Welcome to MIFFs. I'm Matt Huss.
And I'm Dan Rhodes. Whether you know about Theseus or you're revising your syllabus,
If you want tales with a bit of jest, or you just want to hear about incest.
What?
What? It's really interesting.
Welcome to MIFFs. Welcome to MIFFs.
Hello and welcome to another beautiful day. A beautiful day full of a MIFFs podcast. Let the MIFFs shine into your heart and embrace your new world with unfound confidence. Did that sound like a spiritual leader then?
I did then, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Haven't you recently got a job as a spiritual leader?
Yes, actually. It's the Cult of Matt Hoss.
The Cult of Matt Hoss.
There's many...
What sort of practices would the Cult of Matt Hoss practice?
A lot of podcasts.
A lot of podcasts.
Quite awkward demeanours.
What kind of things would you sacrifice?
We would sacrifice leeks. Exclusively vegetables.
Vegetables, sacrifice vegetables.
Vegetables.
I stabbed the heart of the apple!
That apple's not a vegetable.
Technically it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's a fruit.
That's not fruits aren't vegetables.
It's only 5 a day.
Yes, that's...
So, it's just a vegetable, really, isn't it?
So,
Is it disgusting and good for you? Yeah, it's a vegetable.
No, but... sorry, firstly, it's not disgusting. But how often do you eat fruits, Dan?
I don't eat fruit.
Why not?
I'm a vegetable man.
Have you just forgot what... fruits can't go into vegetables. They're different...
Categories are meaningless, aren't they? They're just arbitrary things that we've given...
The Cult of Matt Hoss has strict legislation on this. We are boundaries for a reason.
Apple, a vegetable. Banana, basically a vegetable.
No,
Carrot, a vegetable.
You can't just give new meanings for things. That's like saying, oh, well, I'm essentially the world's heavyweight boxer and I'm the best champion in the world. It's like, I have never boxed in my life, but should change the meaning on it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, just, categories are meaningless.
You seem quite depressed today.
Dogs and wolves, same thing. I think science needs to take a hard look at itself. Stop complicating stuff. Let's just
get rid of the jibber jabber.
Let's just get rid of the jibber jabber and start putting things in. We need like 4 boxes to sum things up.
Yeah, but just like, alright, right, what's the 4 categories you can put everything into? Any food is a vegetable.
Any food is a vegetable.
Yeah, so what are we?
You've just got food. That's the category.
No, but
it's just food.
No, but so it's just general food. Because I thought you meant in the whole of life and existence.
Yeah, there's no subcategories anymore.
Okay.
Apples are food. Meat is food. It's just food.
Oh no, okay. Oh, this is stressful now. I think we should hammer out more of the details. So there's 4. There's vegetables. There's tasty shit. Which is...
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, but what I thought you were saying was 4 categories for the whole of life. You know what I mean? So all food was a vegetable. That's what it is. So what's the other things that make up the matter of the universe? There's space shit, which takes up most of the galaxies. Humans, which are...
this comes on animals.
Yeah, which is broad animals. That's what we are.
And then things what are hard.
I guess I have to be in that category. Wow, take that, scientist. Oh, I've got a PhD. Well, fuck you guys.
So the Cult of Matt Hoss would eat vegetables.
Not
sacrifice vegetables.
Not the new definition of vegetables, but the old definition of vegetables. Yeah. So what? Okay, if you sign up to the Cult of Matt Hoss, we've gone back to that now. What kind of thing do you reckon you would sign up for? What kind of thing would you expect from me to do as a cult leader?
You probably have to watch. You have to have an in-depth. Instead of a Bible, you have to study some kind of weird comedy manual.
And on page 142 of Oliver Double's book,
I imagine it's all about comedy and music.
Yeah.
That would be your mantra.
A bit like my kind of national anthem would be Jeff Rhodes and stuff, or the Beatles or something like that. Or actually, I would probably be dressed as my regalia would probably be, my cult outfit would probably be a Freddie Mercury onesie, if you know what I mean, his leotard kind of thing. Do you reckon that'd be sexy?
I think that would be sexy.
I think a lot of girls would be signing up for the Cult of Matt Hoss.
Yeah. Which is weird because the Cult of Matt Hoss is incredibly sexist religion.
Is it?
It is.
Am I?
It's super sexist.
Why?
It's just a crazy sexist religion.
Why is it sexist?
Because I know. In the opposite, you probably place women on a pedestal.
Yeah, it's probably not a healthy relationship. I don't think it's sexist, but it's definitely not a healthy relationship. But then again, the only prophet is a male. So there's no female priest there. So I'm as bad as the Catholic Church.
I want you to start a religion, and then us build a time machine. That would be the easier part.
Yeah.
And then we fast forward in time when, luckily, touch wood, humans haven't actually killed us all because of disease and climate change. And then everyone will be worshipping, like the new Christianity. Everyone will be worshipping Matt Hoss. Yeah. And you'll be like, God, that actually took off. Yeah, it actually worked.
I thought if I started a podcast, I'd get a fan base, but not like this. No. Wow, this is a...
We just go to the future, it's a desolate apocalyptic wasteland, and they're all... You just go into this room, and it's just a church with a statue of you.
Yeah, and I think...
and everyone's like, oh, the great leader.
And I'll give teachings, like, I'll be standing, like, you know, like, in the Vatican, they have, like, smoke coming up, and I'll be like, yeah, in my white robes, and, like... Yeah, we must remember to follow the virtues of Matt Hoss. And people go, Matt Hoss. And do not believe the evil lies of the sanctifier, the defiler, the devil himself, Dan Rhodes.
Yeah, you'd be the devil, yeah.
You would definitely be the devil in my religion.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
Because I can't stand for your values. Like, what's your devilish values in my cult?
My devilish values?
What kind of things?
I don't believe in vegetables and fruit.
Yeah, that's a big one. That's actually one of my main... You're a bit more... Well, it's quite weird about you. You have quite... you're very selective with food, aren't you?
I am, yeah.
Yeah, but however, though I'm a vegan and I have moral restrictions, I'll eat anything. I'm like, when I wasn't like vegetarian and vegan, I would just eat anything, you know, carte blanche. But you're quite picky, if you know what I mean. Yeah. So, yeah, I think we're on polar opposite there.
Yeah,
what other things? Well, you're satanic.
My satanic...
or satanic.
Satanic. My satanic things. I don't enjoy admin.
Yeah, and I love admin. So it's part of the cult, you know. You have to do my tax returns.
Can you imagine, like, you've got someone on a bus, he's writing into his diary. He looks over. Why aren't you writing into your diary? I'm a Rhodesist.
Yeah. Oh no. Which is also a sexist religion.
Yeah. To be fair, it is.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna have I think there'll be like a holy war between what's the name of my cult?
Hostages, probably.
No, my cult, not the people in my basement.
I would take over the whole island of Rhodes.
Yeah. You have to find someone who doesn't know what the sea is.
Yeah. That's a callback to last episode when a man wandered around an island looking for someone who didn't know what the sea was.
That's actually quite a good summary for you. I'm not even... Yeah, how professional we are. We're talking about myths, but not in the myth section. Wow. But yeah, Dan, how's your week been?
Pretty good. I like how your bottle describes me.
Bored man. Wow, sorry, my conversation isn't tantalising enough for you.
What did you just ask me?
Fuck it, that was rude. I was asking you how your week.
Oh, that was nice of you. Yeah, no, it was good. Thank you. Didn't really do much. Been very busy actually.
I had a bit of a weird week. For example, earlier this week I did some hill running.
Nice. And how was that? If you know Matt Hoss well enough, guys, you will know that those two sentences don't really go together.
I don't run.
Matt does not run.
In fact, I think I started running mostly just because a girl I fancied ran quite a lot, and I thought that impressed her, but did not impress her. She ran away from me more like.
Yeah, that's why I always go for girls that don't run much because
amputees.
Yeah, easier to catch.
But I did some hill running, and I've been trying to run a lot more recently, and trying to get a bit fitter. But with hill running, it's a lot of like thigh work, and I got on the overnight bus to you, yesterday I did a preview in London, which I'll tell you about in a second. But like I had a bit like. But essentially everything, like, I'm in a lot of pain right now, and I had some meetings at the Gulbenkian because I've got some cool things lined up. Check it out. I got some cool, big plans, and went to this meeting with someone, but my thighs really hurt. And I had to stand up to meet people, and so I would stand up, kind of shake their hand, nice to meet you, but I would struggle sitting back down and go, oh God, no! Oh yeah. So I kind of lose the credibility straight away. But also, I did a gig last night, and I had a bit of an anxiety nightmare.
What happened?
What happened was I wouldn't stand up. I'm not sure if you feel like this in acting, but more to do with stand up because I'm being very honest, and my new show is pretty honest, isn't it?
Yeah, it is very honest.
How would you describe it to the listener?
I would describe it as the time Matt came out as gay. but like times two to a complete strangers who are there on the pretense of comedy.
And they've paid to see me as well.
They've paid to see you.
But the thing is, like, so I get a little bit nervous when friends come, because when friends come to my gigs, especially if they haven't seen me for a while, I get a little bit nervous because they haven't seen me, and if I die, I die on stage, it means that they're going to think I'm terrible forever. And also, when I'm doing audience material, it's stuff I've never talked to anyone really about, because I live a lot by myself, and so I haven't talked to my close friends who should know me, getting to learn some stuff about. I get a bit weird about it. I don't mind doing it in front of Dan, because I tell him too much anyway, but like, with, so I get a bit nervous about that. But usually when friends are in the crowd, they don't mind. They're usually very good, supportive. However, you do need other people. However, I did a preview last night where it was exclusively 80% of the audience were my friends, which is nice, but the rest of them were agents as well. So people who are like there to critically watch me, and I was like, this is an anxiety drain right now. This is horrible. So, and at the start, I did it with my friend Julie, and I was comparing off the top, and I died so hard. Like, I was I was crowd working my friends, like, oh, what do you do for a living? I was like, you know my name, Matt. I was like, we lived together for 3 years. Like,
oh, tell me about yourself, Steve. I mean, who are you?
Yeah, I did that. Yeah, it's like, oh, hi, Ryan. Nice to meet you. But those are people I haven't seen for 9 years, and like the last time I saw me was in a McDonald's when I used to work there, and I was just like, this is so weird. And I'm going to be talking very, very livelessly about my penis here, so you know what I mean. Like it's weird, you know. But the preview went really well, and it was actually really touching, and everyone really enjoyed it as well. So, did you turn up, Dana?
I did not turn up. No, I live too far away.
Well, you know, not that far away. Still same city, isn't it?
Yeah, but you know what I mean.
But yeah, alright, so enough of that. Well, praise be, children, the followers of the Matt Hoss cult. We're going to now crack on to the myth, so please... Stop doing a noise!
It's a callback, they'll get it.
That's our holy chant.
Oh, you just shout myths.
Yeah.
If no one listens to last episode, that's gonna be hilarious because they think I'm having a stroke.
Just go to the myth.
Hey there, my name's Matt Huss, and in this link I have an American accent, and I advocate the safe use of MIFF podcasts in small doses.
That's quite a good segue.
Alright, welcome back. What's that? Welcome to part 13 of... No, wait. No more Odyssey.
Way! Back. See you later, Odyssey.
Back into the old...
See you later.
Cool myths.
God.
I haven't done this for like ages, Dan. It's been a while.
No, I've forgotten what it's like to not do the Odyssey.
Oh, we're going to...
See some new characters. I'll have to talk about Ithaca or use the word suitors.
We're gonna see a lot more creepiness from Zeus. You know, it's gonna be
great.
You know?
Back to the gods.
Yeah,
I missed him.
He was fairly rational in the Odyssey.
Didn't have that many. I mean, the last few episodes have been very people focused because there weren't that many gods. Really, we had a bit of Poseidon, a bit of Athena, obviously helping out Odysseus. Other than that, back on the bandwagon now. Back to good old myths.
Good old fashioned myths.
Good old normal myths.
Yeah, I don't know why that made me laugh. Just normal myths, as opposed to but yeah. So it's back to the cool days. We're reliving our youth, Dan. You know, this is our myths crisis. You know what I mean? We got into a sports car and we're driving down Entertainment Lane. So who we're dealing with today?
We are dealing with Asclepius. Heard of him?
I haven't.
I have.
Alright. You showing off?
Yeah, I just read it now.
Yeah, you know, usually what I do before most episodes, particularly stuff like the Odyssey, I'll give Dan a brief outline. I'm like, this is what's going to happen. And then he'll regurgitate that fact and pretend he's passed it off on his own. Like, just
or like last night when I actually did source this information.
Yeah, well,
I should admit that in case it's terrible.
Yeah, it's nice you're actually doing some work for the podcast.
Thank you, Matt. Thank you. Asclepius. Do you know what he's the god of, or you know the thing of?
I have no idea. Asclepius does sound like a really. It sounds like it's going to give. It sounds like a seafood platter, which is going to give you food poisoning.
It does, doesn't it?
Asclepius.
I've got Asclepius. Ironically, I think he's actually the god of medicine.
Yeah, that's cool.
Ooh yeah.
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll.
Did you I didn't do GCSE history, but I did do A-level history. But in GCSE history, did you
I did the study of medicine.
Yeah.
It's very interesting. Crazy interesting. I did the Wild West, the Holocaust, and I didn't mean to laugh.
If you want to laugh at more Holocaust jokes, listen to last week's episode.
No, I did Wild West, Holocaust, and history of medicine. Very interesting.
But with history of medicine, I don't think you're talking about Asclepius necessarily, but there was Greek medicine people, right?
Yeah, so I think the Romans and the Greeks were definitely at the forefront for in the ancient world. Were definitely in the forefront of starting to get medical knowledge.
Maybe we should talk about people like Hippocrates.
Hippocrates.
The Hippo guy. The Hippo doctor.
And I believe the Greeks were the first people to start actually dissecting bodies and actually starting to work out what is actually going on here.
Yeah, what gives humans. That's also human sacrifice.
But I also believe it was Plato that believed in the biles or whatever. You know, if you had
4 biles.
If you had too much,
is that Plato
or someone like that? That's definitely Greek though. If you have too much of one thing, if you have too much blood, if you have too much this, if you have too much that, and you needed to always purge one or the other.
Oh wait, am I thinking this? I'm thinking like the 4 kind of comedy, like the 4 biles. Is that the same thing?
It's called 4 biles.
Yeah.
Anyway, Asclepius.
If only we had Google or something. You know what? Imagine this podcast if we didn't have Google or the internet.
But no, I'm pretty sure they were at the. They were having a rough medical knowledge. I mean, you had to have a rough medical knowledge in order to have a god of medicine. You had to have the understanding of that practice.
Dan, what's the last piece of medication you've ever taken?
I don't really take medication.
You just ride out the pain.
Do you know what? I can't even think of that.
When's the last time you were in pain? Have you ever felt pain before?
Yeah, but I'm really not someone that takes. I haven't taken paracetamol or ibuprofen or anything like that in years and years.
Really?
If I get a headache, I just kind of drink lots of water and then it kind of goes.
Well, apart from when you do a podcast with me and you just bitch about it.
But I've never been someone that's really... I don't even own any paracetamol or anything. I don't know.
It's not like an asset, you know. It's like, I don't own a television, don't own any paracetamol.
No, I just don't really ever take it. I honestly can't tell you the last time I took medicine.
Have you ever been to, as a doctor, ever prescribed you something, as in, have you ever had something serious, like a broken arm or something like that? Or?
No, but I had, you can... in terms of medicine, had... tonsillitis. You have that disgusting banana tasting medicine you have as a kid. God.
That's actually more for... That's less of... It's not really a cure for you,
more of a punishment,
yeah. It kind of like...
Oh, let's punish you for being ill. Other people are like, doesn't that medicine taste so good, the one you do for tonsillitis? No!
What if, I
know the last medicine I took.
Yeah.
I don't know why I forgot about this. I drink a pint of Calpol every night, don't I?
Oh, yeah. That's what you drink right now. Because that's why you're never ill.
That was like crack, wasn't it, Calpol?
Yeah, should we do some on the podcast? Get some Calpol from Sainsbury's. Inject it. Rubber Calpol. Heat up on a little spoon. Oh, yeah, come on. Get in my veins.
I know. I can't remember the last thing I had.
Because when heroin injecting their arms have this instant euphoria, and it's usually quite overwhelming from a guy who's never done drugs before.
I was going to say, we are not experts on this.
I've watched Shameless, and that is it, and Breaking Bad. But imagine when Calpol is just I'll stick it in. Ooh, a bit sugary.
It's mostly sugar,
yeah. Imagine sugar. I think we should rub Calpol into our gums and stuff like that. Should we get some?
Let's do that.
Yeah. Is it vegan?
Yeah, let's promote drugs.
Yeah, drugs are bad.
Are drugs vegan?
I think. Well, that's interesting. I think most drugs have come from plants. So yeah, I guess. But then again,
they have to get tested on animals at some point, don't they?
Well, see now, yeah. Okay, so I thought you meant just illegal drugs, recreational drugs.
Oh no, I mean recreational drugs.
Well, yeah. So it's a bit of a tricky one because I think. So it might be vegan in terms of no animal products necessarily, but it might not be cruelty free. I mean, it could be used tested on animals. Took a turn down the serious road, and we'll turn it back now.
Asclepius.
Shall
we begin?
Yeah.
Find out a bit more about this medicine man. Medicine man!
He is the god of Calpol.
Asclepius was said to be the son of god Apollo and a mortal woman from Trichala, Thessaly, named Coronos. So he is a demigod.
Yes. Yeah.
Some become warriors like Perseus and Hercules. Others Become doctors.
Yeah. he's kind of like this safe older brother, if you know what I mean. It's like, Hercules is murdering many people. Asclepius, he's got a doctorate.
Whilst his mother, Coronus, was pregnant, she fell in love with Iscus. Another mortal man.
Ooh, drama.
She's cheating on Apollo with a mortal man. But can you imagine if that was Zeus? He would just go mental.
Right, if you were Zeus, how would you punish Iscus?
Well, if I'm like, oh, how's that mortal bird you're seeing? Oh, yeah, she's pretty cool, right? Oh, I saw her the other day with that mortal guy from the village in Thessaly.
You thought, what, me?
Someone's getting burnt.
Yeah. I would shoot him to the moon. That's what I did.
I'd drop a mountain on him, probably.
Yeah. No, we're digging the references.
Or would you curse his family forever? Is probably what Zeus would do.
I think, maybe, do something, make sure he has, no fingers or anything like that. Yeah, or, you'd probably make him, you'd probably clone himself and make him have love to himself, you know what I mean? Like the almost internal form of weird fraud.
Zeus would probably pretend that he was like, oh, that dude was coming on to me, and then Hera would be like, what are you doing to my husband? And then she'd probably kill him. Anyway,
is she from EastEnders?
Yeah.
Oh, what are you doing in my pub? Yeah.
When Apollo learned their secret affair, he sent his sister Artemis to kill Coronus.
With baby.
Okay, so he didn't exactly. Okay, I joked about Zeus being angry, but Apollo was not exactly. It's just a god thing, I guess. Indeed, Artemis burnt Coronus on a funeral pyre while she's pregnant with the baby. Meanwhile, Apollo, who was watching this scene and felt guilty of killing his unborn child, rescued the baby by cutting open the womb of the burning Coronus.
Wait.
Well, there's a lot to digest there. Okay. That went south.
Okay, so firstly,
he's having an affair with a woman. He's got her pregnant.
Yeah.
She's then interested in another dude who's also immortal. He's like, I ain't having this.
Yeah.
Sends her to get burnt alive.
Yeah, well, gets his sister. He doesn't do it himself.
Artemis.
But so he knows that
she's pregnant.
The baby is his.
Yeah.
He knows that. So, well, gonna set her on fire. But when she's being burned, at the point of no return, he goes, I do feel a bit guilty now.
Kid. Give me a knife.
Yeah. Why didn't you think this through? You know what I mean? At what point did you think maybe don't?
Also, how horrendous is that? She's being burnt whilst her baby's being cut out.
Yeah, and of course, yeah.
She's alive during all this.
Yeah, that's.
This is thought to have been the first caesarean section in human history.
What? Hold on a second. But isn't
caesarean in response to Julius Caesar?
Yeah, is it?
I think the Greeks are just. Yeah, it is actually. I think the Greeks are just being silly. Well, we called it the caesarean section. They may have called it something different. Whatever the Greeks called a caesarean section, they thought this was the first one.
The old Bernie cut. That's what I call it.
The old Bernie cut. Apollo entrusted the baby to Centaur Chiron, a strange yet wise creature, half man, half horse, who was famous for his skills in medicine.
Yeah,
my boy Chiron.
Chiron.
Bit of backstory on Chiron, please. Matt's corner.
So Chiron, a bit of a legend. He's in the legendary scale of Brian the Eagle kind of guy. So Chiron, he is a centaur, and he is one of the only nice centaurs. He's a very musical and very beautiful, hit with the ladies, and he's also very good with his medicine.
Who else did he help out?
Helped out Achilles. He was Achilles' mentor for a while. I also believe Hercules killed him by accident.
Yeah, Hercules killed him by accident. He stepped on a poison arrow.
Yeah.
Hercules, of course, another demigod.
Yeah, see, it's all related.
All related.
So, Chiron's one of these people that disappear in loads of stories, so it's good to see him again. It's actually an old friend.
It is. Chiron brought Asclepius up and became his mentor. While Asclepius was growing up, he was becoming more and more famous as a highly regarded healer with exceptional skills. So I guess it's a mixture of Chiron teaching him practical medicine, but also him having godlike powers.
Yeah.
So he's kind of half magic, half...
Yeah. But what's actually quite nice here is that it's actually quite a peaceful way for it, because he's looking for knowledge and helping people, because any other god is just abusing their power and trying to prove their might. He's actually like, no, I just want to help people. He's actually, so far, Asclepius is one of the nicest people we've come across. Yeah. Although he did murder his mum in the first hour. Not really his fault. Yeah.
Aside from the art of surgery, Chiron had also taught him the effective use of drugs, incantations, and aphrodisiacs as aids to healing.
Oh, okay, hold on 1 second. So Chiron, his mentor, who is older than him, has been given him aphrodisiacs.
Or showing him how I guess he's teaching them what they do to people.
Yeah, but I think he might have a bit of a hoofs-on approach to that.
Yeah. He'll be like, I brought these from Ganymede.
Yeah. Sorry, but nothing for Who From Approach. I think that's pretty funny. But is Corin a bit of a...
Maybe.
Bit of a...
Maybe.
Pedo horse?
Pedo horse. Asclepius was also... A pedo pony. Asclepius was also said to have been given from goddess Athena a small bottle of Gorgon blood with magical properties. Is that like his christening present from Athena? Who's this? Oh, what's this, Auntie Athena? It's some Gorgon blood.
Yeah.
Name a famous Gorgon. This is a good recap myth.
Famous Gorgon.
It's important to recap a lot of these because we've had 12 weeks of
It's a test! Yeah, it's a test!
Gorgon. Who's a famous Gorgon?
Medusa.
Killed by?
Perseus.
Who was also...
A Demi-God.
This is Demi-God. The Gorgons were mythical female monsters that had snakes for hair, wings, bronze claws, and eyes that could turn a human into stone.
Accordingly, not necessarily. Some Gorgons were just nice.
Just nice people.
Just nice.
The blood from the left side of a Gorgon was supposed to kill a mortal man, while the blood from a Gorgon's right side was believed to bring a dead person back to life.
Okay, they obviously don't know how the body works.
No, they have no idea how the body works. Therefore, a bottle of such blood was a powerful remedy in the hands of Asclepius, who used to go from town to town and heal people from pain and diseases.
Okay, but this already sounds like a start to a sitcom here, right? Because it's like, oh no, I got the blood from the left side of a Gorgon. I accidentally killed my Uncle Peter.
How was I supposed to know? It was he was turned around. I didn't know if it was his left or my left. I forgot.
Is it stage left or is it my left? I don't know. Why has Asclepius got that voice? I don't know what I'm doing here. I feel like a country chicken.
That famous phrase.
He's really excitable. I'm from the deep south. It really hurts my voice. At some point, Asclepius healed the snake, which, in return, taught him secret knowledge. Snakes were considered divine beings that were wise and could heal.
Can I just say that he's just healed the snake and it's just turned around and started speaking to him?
Yeah, that's a secret and a half.
Hello, Asclepius. I will teach you now the secret of my knowledge. He's like, did I drink some Gorgon blood? Because I am tripping.
I was always drinking aphrodisiac. Oh god, I've had a pint of Calpol, mate. Yeah. And but yeah, so the snake is like, how does a snake do medicine? Imagine being in a surgery with a snake.
Pass me the scalpel, and then also use the scalpel because I don't have hands.
Essentially, you guys to do it for.
By the way, all of my knowledge about how snakes talk is from Parseltongue in Harry Potter.
Yeah. This is a way. I'm not sure if I've ever told you this, but when
You probably told me this.
Yeah, but when I was by myself, when I was a kid, I used to speak Parseltongue to myself.
Oh, that was
I used
so
to be.
nice.
Not getting late. Oh, this is a weird episode.
Yeah,
I love it. It's good to be back. Oh, it feels like we haven't been here for a while.
No, I've been too serious.
Yeah.
So he's healed a snake and he's become friends with him and he's taught him stuff.
What we call him the snake?
Oh yeah, Brian the... Sammy the Snake?
I think it's gonna be more rock and roll. Be more like... Sith. No.
Scale the Snake?
Sally? No. Oh.
Screw the Snake?
Sly the snake.
Sly the Snake.
Oh,
Sly the Snake.
Oh, sexy.
Okay. Sly the magical medicine snake.
Oh, I love you, Dan Rhodes. Sorry, I just having to stroke your hair. You hyper. This is how the symbol of Asclepius and later healing was a rod reeds with a snake. I think that's quite a famous symbol, right? Yeah.
That is a famous thing. You see it on, particularly in America, you see it on their ambulances.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually didn't know that.
Yeah. But that makes sense now.
It does.
And also, we were talking about The Dirt earlier, which is the film about Motley Crue, and they have an album called Dr. Feelgood, which has a snake around it, which is that symbol as well.
Yeah, I actually, because I know the symbol they mean with it, but I didn't know, it makes so much sense now. I've always wondered, I don't think I've ever been like, what does that mean? But until now, I hadn't really thought about it.
But also the American symbol, there's an American flag, which is it's a snake wrapping around itself, and it says, "Don't tread on me." It's supposed to be like a flag about, snake make sure, like, not to step on snakes or else you get killed. But also it's turned into like a territorial kind of thing. It's like, "Don't step on me, man," and it's used as on Metallica's Black album.
Nice.
Little fun fact for you there.
Nice.
Matt's Corner. you didn't miss that.
No, yeah. But we've learned something.
Yes. However, Asclepius had the power to heal even the snake bite. The rod with the snake is shown as the Rod of Asclepius and is today the symbol of physicians around the world. Only a few things are known about the private life of Asclepius. We only know he was married to Epone. Sorry, her name is Epone.
He wasn't married to Epone. He was banged so hard by Chiron that he had a trauma that meant he had to marry a horse.
That is top work, Dan Rhodes. Top work. Oh. Yeah, he married a pony.
He married Epone.
And then 9 children, 3 sons and 6 daughters, who also learned some healing practices. According to some accounts, Asclepius fought during the Trojan War on the Greek side, and there he healed Philoctetes, the famous heroes, from a snake bite. Wait, does he only specialise in snake bites? Because that's very specific.
No. I think the idea is that back in antiquity, snake bites were like probably a big deal, and they were probably very hard to cure.
Right.
And he can cure them, so it's like it's just one of his powers.
Also, do you reckon Sly the Snake? I don't think it's the first time we ran into him. Maybe, first time we saw him, he was getting this freak on.
Was he the one having sex?
He was like doing some snake doggy style.
Yeah. When what's his face saw and had to become a woman.
Yeah, like it's like Tiresias.
So he's basically a medic in the Trojan War.
Yeah, and he's also he seems like a legendary medic.
Asclepius was reputed to have performed many miraculous cures, including the bringing back to life of many dead people, as opposed to bringing back to life live people. Reviving the dead people and making them immortal was a practice that outraged Hades, the god of the underworld, who thought that the dead souls rightfully belonged to him. This practice also worried Zeus, because Asclepius, in his way, was disturbing the normality of things and nature. When has Zeus ever given about...
Because there's got to be something deeper here, because Zeus is very much like, Asclepius, can you not bring those girls back to life? Why is that? They don't have secrets on me, that's for sure. Yeah. They're going to talk to Hera. They have to stay dead, okay?
It is not normal for people that should have died to live forever. Imagine the problems that something like that would have bring to the future. I guess what they're saying there, that's the idea that Zeus, the gods could kill someone, and then Asclepius could just bring them back to life, and that's not a good thing.
Actually, that makes Asclepius one of the most powerful beings there is. You know? I mean, bear in mind, certain gods have limited powers, or so they say. Remember when they brought some people back to life, but not everyone.
But he's just bringing people back left, right to centre.
Yeah, but so he can stop the fuckery of the gods, which is interesting.
This is why Zeus, at the instigation of Hades, decided to punish Asclepius for the abnormalities he caused.
Oh, come on.
One day, he struck Asclepius down with a thunderbolt and gave him a tragic end. This punishment meant that a mortal man can reach only one certain limit in the natural order of things, and it is forbidden to him to exceed this limit. With this action, Zeus also wanted to make the rest of the people understand that there is a bridgeless chasm between mortals and the gods. However, Zeus was fair enough to recognise the great service that Asclepius had offered to humanity, and decided to turn him into a constellation to live forever in the sky. Now, can I just say, Zeus has killed him, but when Zeus punishes people, he goes to town and punishes them for eternity. He's actually just killed him.
Yeah, he's
just like nice and humanely killed him with a thunderbolt. Yeah. That's pretty...
A tragic end, it says.
Yeah, and then he kind of realised what he did.
For saving people.
Ultimately, he's done it because he's jealous of the fact that, like, hey, whoa, there's gods and then there's men. There's none of this in-between shit. Mm-hmm. You should probably stop banging mortals. Shut up.
Yeah, because I think what's happened here, Zeus is really hammering home. Like, I think he thinks Asclepius is going to bring a whistleblower moment, because he kills him, puts him in the sky, and then he reinforces, there's a bridgeless chasm between mortals and gods, so you ain't got nothing on me, if you know what I mean. So I think, he's trying to cover up his own lies there. Yeah. So. He's like the KGB, if you know what I mean.
KGB.
The KG... Gods, I don't know, like...
the Kill God's Brigade.
Kill God's Brigade. But then again, I kind of dislike, Asclepius is just a nice guy, if you know what I mean. So I don't know, it seems very unethical.
But that was Asclepius.
Asclepius.
Like so many others, he got sent to the sky. They like doing that, don't they, the gods?
So, grab your pint of Calpol and join us for the ranking section of this myth.
Matt, so we're back. We're back into doing some nice short myths. How did you find that one?
Oh, it was good to be silly.
It's good to be silly. Good to see the gods again. I miss them.
Yeah.
Hades and Zeus and all those lads.
Well, I say that, but Zeus was a prick in this episode, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. But it's good. It's good to have him. Zeus back.
Yeah, it's a creature of habit, really. So yeah, what do we do in this section, Dan?
We rank categories out of 10.
Which categories?
Life skills.
Yeah.
Practical things we've learned.
Yeah.
Moral things we've learned.
Yeah.
Creativity. How creative was it? WTF. How messed up were some of the bits in that myth?
And I think we have a lot to talk about.
Yeah. Life skills. We learned a lot of life skills, I feel.
Yeah, take me through them.
We learned, maybe not in all this order, well, we learned how to do a cesarean section.
Yes, yeah. We learned how to...
Set someone on fire.
Yeah, we learned... Oh, by the way, just to put a pin in that for a second, one thing we never discussed, which could probably go into the WTF, how Asclepius wasn't... Like, he's not to blame, but he got the way scot-free, right? Yeah. He was like, yep, okay then.
He was like, whoa, she was pregnant? God, I missed that.
Yeah, high fives Apollo. Yeah, so we learned how to build a funeral pyre. We learned how to get our sister to do the dirty work. We learned how to do medicine. We learned how to shag a horse. We also learned...
We learned that it's not inappropriate to teach aphrodisiacs to a kid.
I mean...
It's more about WTF, but...
definitely immoral.
Yeah. We learned how to heal a snake. We learned how to heal snake bites. We learned what Gorgon blood does.
Yeah, we learned how to bring people back.
We learned how to bring people back.
We learned how to kill people.
Yeah.
We learned how to put someone in space.
Learned how to send a thunderbolt.
Yeah, quite a lot. What else as well? I guess medicine-wise, we learned quite a lot. We learned how to speak to snakes. We learned how to do drugs, man.
Learned how to do drugs, yeah. Yeah, I think we learned a lot.
I'm going to say 7.
I think 7. I agree.
Fair. Morals.
Okay, we've got some moral things. Some of these are going to spin into WTF, but it's not a problem.
But I think we're just kind of... there's a lot of things we can cross.
Morals, is it good or bad that at the last minute Apollo decided to cut the baby out of the woman being burnt alive?
This is a good question, because...
is that morally wrong that he did it in the first place, or the fact that he's like, you know what, guys? Look at me, get on Apollo.
Yeah, because I think that's what it is. I think he has a change of heart where he thinks he's the good guy, and that is truly most... Because he kills this person where he doesn't need to. He's punishing her for sleeping around, but equally he then... He's also killing his own... He chose to kill his own baby. Well, he chose to send someone to kill his own baby.
Yeah,
in the most horrific way possible. And then at the last minute, he didn't even take the baby out beforehand, before killing her or whatever. He just had to kill her straight away. It's impulsive, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All this is impulsive. That's the reason why I think it's deeply immoral, I'd say. And I'm glad he saved the baby, but again, at what cost, you know what I mean? But then again, Asclepius did do some great things, you know? And Asclepius is actually one of the more moral characters out there, saving people as opposed to killing people. I think his body count is... the only one that goes into the minuses, actually.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that's good, and that's a nice thing. And he's a kind and teaching person, and he works with people like Chiron, who are lovely and stuff like that. So
yeah, I think there's some nice morals
He's
here.
a nice guy.
Heal people.
He's one of the nicest guys in mythology.
He
Apart
is.
from Eumaeus and him will get on.
But it's nice to have another nice guy.
Yeah.
So I think morals is actually, for that reason, quite good.
Yeah, but what other lessons we learned? We learned that if you want to shut people up, kill them and then put them in the sky.
Yep. If you want to teach people a lesson. If you're that determined to save an unborn child, you should probably also be the one that then looked after it.
Yeah,
you can't save the child and then just give it to someone else.
But you know what, that's also, I'll go for WTF as well, but that is messed up. That is really messed up, because that happens a lot in the gods, like, no, can you look after it? It's like, as if people are babysitters, you know what I mean?
Hey, Karen, can you raise this kid, please?
And that must be the third kid he's raised as well. It's like,
he's raised like Achilles, he's
yeah.
raised Hercules, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
He's doing quite a good job, though, because he's raised some impressive...
Yeah,
do you reckon that Chiron's also got a back catalogue of kids that he just fucked up completely? These are just like his
Yeah. And well, that's the aphrodisiacs as well. And, you know, we learned something different about, like, his Chiron as well, because didn't realise he was a sex person.
No.
Not as much as Pan.
Not as much as Pan, good God.
But for morals, what do you think?
I was going to go an 8.
I was going to say 7, but...
yeah, the minute I said 8, then I was like, that's too high. 7. Creativity. Was it creative? The stuff about the snake and the rod, I mean, that kind of explains a lot, so it's good in that sense. We always
Talking snake, dude. That's
Talking snake, that's pretty crazy.
Snake bites.
Bringing people, Gorgon blood's pretty creative. It could have been anything, couldn't it?
He links to a lot of different myths.
Links to a lot of different myths.
He married a person called Epony.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
Ephany. Had a lot of kids. The fact that he didn't kill anyone's pretty creative.
Yeah, didn't kill anyone. Well, he went to the Trojan War. There was like different. We really got like brief chapters of his life.
Mm-hmm.
Genuinely, the death is quite creative. To be fair, like the whole cesarean and all of that.
Yeah, well, the death in the mum. First cesarean. Yeah. Not OTT, but I'm gonna say 6.
Yeah, I think it's just above average. Oh, here we go. WTF.
So let's list the things we kind of already talked about. They were killing the mum.
Killing the mum. Cutting the baby out.
That's major points there.
Cutting the baby out.
Killing him with a thunderbolt, just to punish him.
Yeah.
You know. Bringing people back to life. That's pretty crazy.
Pretty crazy. Gorgon blood. Pretty crazy.
Talking snakes.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
But hold on one second. So Athena gave him this gift which can bring people back to life, but then he's punished for using it. You know what I mean? That's a catch-22. Because I bet you any money.
That's true.
Athena would punish him for not using it. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
that's so true, actually. Yeah, it's just be like, who the hell gave that kid this ability to bring back? She'd be like, I don't know.
Yeah,
who would do that?
Yeah. Actually, that seems more.
Athena at his christening, you were giving him something. What was that? Oh,
Ribena. Actually, Calpol.
It was Calpol. I told him it was Calpol.
Other WTF, Chiron aphrodisiacs.
Chiron aphrodisiacs. Teaching kids about aphrodisiacs.
Yeah.
It's a bit weird.
Yeah, it's.
I'll show you, child, what this does. Watch below.
Is this a casting couch? And I think this is, for a short myth, which hasn't got that much blood on its hand, is pretty...
If anything, he's got, like you say, minus blood. He heals more people than he...
Yeah, but I think that adds to the tragic...
Yeah, that is WTF, like Hades getting all pissed off about the fact that he's...
I think it's pretty significant. I think the major point is Apollo. Apollo did some pretty bad stuff in this.
Yeah.
Is there anything else we missed? I think, I'm going to say 7.
I was going to say an 8, purely because of the whole burning the mum alive.
Yeah,
that's pretty messed up.
And then cutting her open and lost life.
Yeah.
8. That's good, Dan. So we have a 7 and a 7 and a 6 and 8, which equals 24. Yeah, 28. Sorry, I forgot to count.
Oh, it's good to have you back.
Good at maths.
That's not bad. I quite enjoyed that myth.
Yeah, what a lovely little Asclepius. Little babby myth. Yeah,
little babby myth.
Little babby Adonis. Did you enjoy that, Dan?
I did actually. I enjoyed that. I think I enjoyed it for the nostalgia of not having to do the Odyssey anymore.
Yeah, God,
I did enjoy the Odyssey. I will keep saying that, but it did take a while, didn't it?
Yeah, fucking. Yeah, but yeah. So why don't we just go into social media and then we can down some cardboard.
What is social media?
Well, something you don't do. But it's where people send hateful messages online to each other.
Okay. And what would you do if you wanted to send hateful messages to us?
Why don't you find us at Miss Podcast on both Facebook and Twitter and send us a hateful message.
Or you can email us a hateful message
at misspodcast@gmail.com, or find our Facebook group to send a picture of your dick.
Or tell us you really hate us by leaving a 5-star review.
Yeah.
Nothing gets us more riled up.
Actually, there's one more thing. If you want to give us a one-off donation, or if you really hate us, give us a weekly donation.
Yeah.
Why don't you do that? Because we hate contributions.
We hate contributions.
This
reverse psychology might work for us.
Like reverse. Well, thank you so much for listening. Dan, what are you doing tonight?
Healing some snakes.
Is that your penis?
Yeah.
All right. I'll suck out the poison. I don't know.
It got gay.
I will see you soon, everyone.
Bye.